Hey there, folks, on the MysteriousJG, and welcome back to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption. Thanks to the Red Dead Redemption wiki, it wasn't too hard for me to find the horse we needed, and in fact, I accidentally triggered the cinematic by riding too close to the area where we needed to drop the horse. What you have missed is a brief shot of Zhao noticing us coming and looking surprised, and then we cut to what we are seeing now. So let's continue.
Well, Zhao, looks like you are a free man.
You paid your debts to
I
society.
cannot thank you enough, sir.
No, you can't.
I am going home to my beloved.
Yes, you are. I sure hope so, anyway. And that's it. Are you going to take that horse away, or do I get to steal it right back? You're taking it away. Okay. I now have the ability to buy... oh, by the way, I also found out, you know how that one property up at the trading post is so freaking expensive? It's because you stay in a room at a hotel and alcohol prices double because you didn't kill the prohibitionist guy. It's that quest double the price of that property. I didn't even realize it. I'm like, what? No wonder it was so freaking expensive. Anyway, we can actually, in fact, acquire... we can go to a store now and buy a deed to that horse. Once you capture one in the wild, you have the ability to... You have to pay money for it, but you can buy that horse going forward. So that's a thing. But in the meantime, we've made progress with, but not completed that quest. But I found out that there's 2 more stranger quests that we had not done. We have done all of the stranger quests up in this northern zone, whose name I can never really remember because there was only a couple. Most of the quests, almost half of the quests, are in your starting area, and then Mexico has more than this area does. But we're missing 1 quest each from Mexico land and from the starting area, and they're both, I guess, fairly easy to miss ones. The Mexican one we missed, the wiki specifically states this is the one everybody misses because it's in a area of the game that you have little reason to visit. They mentioned Gaptooth Ridge, which I'm not seeing. Gaptooth Breach. I'm going to have to check the frickin' map to see where we got to go to encounter this guy, to tell you the truth. But, I think if we, shoot, I'm just going to have to look at the frickin' map. The wiki has a map that sort of generally shows you where to go to start these quests. And that's what we're doing in this video, is we're trying to trigger these other 2 quests. So there's not a whole lot of point in me dicking around not knowing where to go. Gaptooth Breach, and there's a railroad. And, what's Gaptooth Ridge? Gaptooth Breach. Zoom in pretty good. I think it's right around here somewhere is where the guy's supposed to be. So I actually was watching this through my preview screen. Let's get in close up soon. Now these 2 quests, one of them will involve just continually encountering the guy throughout the capital wasteland here, whatever we want to call this place. One of them involves just seeing this guy and it's like Funny Man. You just keep encountering him in zany situations. And the other one is going to apparently involve hunting for pieces of a treasure map, which is something that could take a lot of time and effort if I wasn't just going to go straight to the facts so we could see the solution. Because why not at this point? How far do we have to go? And no, that's a big chunk of map. I think I'm just going to fast travel. Let's get off the road. Get an improved campsite going. And let's fast travel to this zone. The quest with Dudiak Man, Zhao, is not actually done. We need to find him one more time. It's kind of like the Ava quest in that we had to get him out of his bad situation and then check up on later to see how he does. Hopefully it goes a little happier than the Ava quest does. But if his beloved is back in China, and he is in America, and it's like right before the turn of the 20th century, or right after the turn of the 20th century. Let's see. It actually tells us the year on this, doesn't it? 1910. Yeah, back in 1910, reliable, safe, fast travel back and forth between China and the United States, not really a big thing. So we will have to see if we encounter him again. Presumably it will be him telling us he's on his way back. It's not like the game will have a special bit of stuff that happens in China. Boy, so many opportunities to shoot rabbits, which is it's either a sharpshooter or survivalist challenge we have yet to do. Oh, wrong weapon. I might not have been fast enough to help this guy here. Nope, I wasn't. I thought for a minute that might have been our guy. I don't believe he would be attacked by wolves, though. Or coyotes, whatever those were.
Tough one, ain't you?
Oh, I'm skinning the hide of a guy who was just murdered by coyotes. I'm pretty creepy.
Can I borrow this, friend?
Considering that I have not been selling my wolf pelts and stuff, I could probably make a whole bunch of money just selling all this stuff that I don't know I'm going to need for something else. That's why you're supposed to be doing all that. I can't be bothered to skin the rest of them, because as I said, I'm not even freaking selling them.
Let's go.
And there's more wolves about. Remember what I said a few videos back? About I was going to honor Nestus's memory by looting all the corpses? Well, apparently that doesn't go for animals, which is actually more in line with Native American way of doing things than... Anyway, oh, well, there he goes. There he goes. They're California. California. We got close enough for him to show up on the map, even if he didn't quite make it onto my little radar down there. So let's see what California is about. Was he playing harmonica? It's the Traveler. He's that friend of Wesley Crusher.
Nice to see another sentient being out here.
You don't think that cactus is sentient?
Sam Odessa. Anyway, that's the name they gave my grandpappy when he came across New York City.
So he's not your name then.
Good to meet you, Sam Odessa. I'm John Marston.
I came from New York City
Long way
too.
from home? Where you come
New York
from?
City. Get a rope.
Yeah, well, it would be if I had a home to come from. Been out here for several weeks, or several generations, I guess. Would have made better time, but my horse came up lame a ways back.
Why don't you summon
Taken to
another one?
California. See the ocean.
I hear it's wet.
From the Black Sea to the Pacific in 3 generations. I'm gonna make something of myself there. I'm gonna find something.
They got a fine line of earthquakes out there. Maybe you can find one of them. Listen, Gaptooth ain't so friendly to strangers. I suggest you head back to Benedict Point before you run afoul one of these gangs that run it out of here.
Well, thank you very much for the kind advice, Mr. Marston. I appreciate it.
Because, yeah, Gaptooth is kind of dangerous.
Maybe I'll go get me on a coach.
That would be a very good idea, as opposed to wandering around out here. We just came across someone who was murdered by wolves. Okay, why is he so mad at us? Is he mad at us? Sounds like he was mad at us. Oh, well. Alright. Well, that's going to be one of those... It'll trigger again when it triggers again, so you just gotta let some time pass, and in the meantime, we can go ahead and get started on another side quest, because I believe the best way to do this is to jump back and forth between the 2 side quests. So the other side quest is called Aztec Gold, and it's all about gathering the ancient Aztec medallions to win the Gift of the God Championship and a future title shot at the Lucha Underground Champion. That's probably not what it's really about. But anyway, it starts out in a very, very far corner of the game, right around down here, I think. But I'm not really sure. I'm not as certain about this one because though you completed part of the story, well, whatever. The game was trying to tell me something. The journal section might still have it. Though you completed part of this encounter, the story is not over. Odds are you will encounter him again in the future. Well, let's see if we can fast travel to a zone where we can have more exciting side quests initiate. You guys remember, did we do Let No Man Turn Asunder? That's a quest that I saw its name when reading all the quests, and I'm sure that I've done it, but I wasn't 100% positive that I did it in this LP. And probably the best way to check is to go into the journal and see if it logs the ones that we've completed. I do not know if it does that or not. I guess it doesn't show the ones we've already done. Oh, I guess it does. American Lobbyist, I Know You, Even Peril, Papa Cuck, Phone of Man, Who Are You to Judge? Yeah, we did it. Because you find her husband's dead, and there's a lot of really depressing side quests in this game. It's not 100%, but a fairly high portion of side quests just end badly for the people that you meet. When you're walking down the street, it's the people that you meet in the Wild West. So here we are in a corner of the map, the Mexican corner of the map, with very little reason that the main story would ever bring you out here. Just trying to see if we can encounter strangers. It's a fairly big world map in this game, and I, for one, have always been pretty terrified in this game of getting too far off the roads, because it seems like you just get killed by wild animals a lot. And I don't really know what I'm looking for. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I'm not all that sure where this guy is. And whether you have to be here at a certain time of day before he shows up. Or if I'm looking at... It said... I mean, let me actually read the wiki. Sidewinder Gulch. After speaking with... Let's see... This mission requires you to build this guy's map. The first piece is located right after you meet him. So... And this map just isn't zoomed in as tight because it's trying to show us all 4 treasure pieces on one picture. And I don't see anything labeled as Sidewinder Gulch, which has me wondering if I, in fact, bought all the maps for this area. Maybe I didn't. Warm it up, Chris. Warm it up, Chris. But I gotta also check my map periodically because he'll show up on this map without necessarily showing up on the little circular mini-map over to the left there. And it's entirely possible that I'm not going to be able to trigger it because it only triggers at certain times of the day, or I'm pretty sure we didn't do this quest and I just forgot about it. I don't think that's a thing. No. So Escalera should be a pretty different place now. The Rhea's government is in charge. He said that he was going to hold democratic elections. Hey, Medico del Pueblo. Oh, this isn't the general shop. This is the doctor place. This is the TARDIS.
Howdy.
Looks like there's something on the wall that I should be able to interact with. Nope, it's just weird. Suppose I could look at it in first-person view with binoculars or something, but don't feel like it. Should we check the gun shop while we're here, just in case?
How are you, friend?
Maybe this guy's selling the, He's not selling the buffalo rifle. I do not know what you need to do to be allowed to buy the buffalo rifle.
Appreciate it.
Buffalo soldiers at the dawn of America. I'm probably getting those words wrong. It's just something of America. And I'm just going to run off the cliff here. In my mad quest to get to the general store. Hey, buddy. You seem to know who I am. Rebel scrap. Ah, what the hell, we'll buy it. But as you can see here, the Hungarian half-breed is now available for purchase, although we can't afford it. And the Kentucky Saddler is available for purchase because I believe that is the horse that we caught at the very beginning of the game that I was held on to up until the point where it became important to give up that horse for the sake of beaver hunting. There you are. The old war horse. Faithful DLC horse that we don't have to worry about losing. Alright, well, we didn't really get anything, let's see if it's possible to... There's somebody asking for help. I'm not really interested, though. They're gonna, like, make me... Somebody rob their store or something. I gotta do side quests, lady. I'm sorry. These encounters continue forever. You can't... I mean, I guess I might have gotten fame or honor out of that, but...
Let's go.
Here we go. So I'm coming up on the end of the edge of the world here. This is the edge of the world. So, talk about finding well-hidden stranger tasks. The edge of the world would be the place it would be, right? Oh, almost. The Mako could have done it.
Come on.
There we go. See, I figure if I couldn't get all the way out here from down there.
Let's go.
Well, this horse is trying its level best, but I'm asking the impossible. See, I thought I actually caught sight of a guy, but it was Cactus. It was not Cactus Jack. His memory's gone.
Yeah. Let's go.
I am, not finding this guy. guess there's nothing for it, right? There's a bunch more of those horses that I was looking for before. I have to admit, I did not have too much trouble. I went to a place where the wiki says they tend to spawn a stagecoach being attacked by bandits. I have never come across this that I recall. Am I supposed to go help them? Yeah, I think I'm allowed to go help if I can get down there. But I killed my horse in the process. And I didn't even loot it. I killed my horse in a desperate attempt to help this stagecoach. That was... I lost 50 honor for that, so apparently that wasn't what I wanted to do. Let's load our last auto, because that was not what I meant to do. I thought I was attacking the bandits attacking the stagecoach. I think I just shot some random passerby. Oh well. Well, I believe this was the autosave that we got for activating the California quest. I have no idea where we need to go buy these. Oh, well. Looks like we can finish the Opiate for the Masses quest. Opiate for the Masses. So might as well do that. Yeah, sorry, innocent guy. I was trying to defend a stagecoach. I guess I shouldn't have shot you. So while the game is loading, I'm going to check and see how many minutes we are into this video. Oh. Oops. Hold on. Pause the game because I just heard. I can't see the screen, but I can hear that we're at the wrong. That we're out of there. All right, so I got 8 minutes left. Call it. Okay, I got you. I'm still trying to make sense of where the Aztec Sidewinder Gulch. Near Plata Grande. Okay, well, I think I got a better idea now where I'm going. I think the... yeah, it's over here somewhere. Like, I can't tell exactly where, but I was looking at a map, and I didn't realize the map actually cut off around here. It just looked like it was the bottom corner. So no, but Sidewinder Gulch, also not a place you really have that much reason to visit. But before we do that, general store is probably closed. I was going to try to buy maps here. We never did do that Mexican version of the Night Watch job. This is the place where it's at. Part of me wants to just do one of those real quick, just so we've done it. Meanwhile, opioid for the masses. Let's wrap this thing up. Unless this is the guy, California again. Although I think I hear an Asian accent.
Beautiful.
Uh-oh.
Zal, what are you doing here?
Gary Spivey, the Psychic Companions
Master.
Network?
What are you doing here? You left El Matadero weeks ago.
Did he?
Well, I missed the train.
What are you talking about?
I'm leaving tomorrow, honestly.
What about your beloved?
She said she would wait. Honestly, I'm quitting tomorrow and leaving.
Quitting?
They say that. I'm fine. I'm fine. She's my beloved. And I love it.
So is he on the actual opiate of the masses? I caught a white horse for you. That's it. So you catch a white horse to free him from indentured servitude so he can go home and be with his beloved. But he can't get home because he became an opium addict while working in the United States. Game doesn't go overboard with making him sympathetic, but at the same time his situation sucks. It's like they don't beat you over the head with it's such a tragedy what's happened to this man, but at the same time it's kind of like you can't be mad at him either. I don't know, it's a fucking bad situation. There are a lot of things that you don't want to be. One of those things that you don't want to be is a Chinese person working in America in the turn of the century on the railroads. I am.
You gonna do something?
Oh well, hold on a second. I was gonna
I'll
go.
shut that mouth of yours for good.
I had planned on just doing my little mission, but you want a duel. It's time to see if I can shoot his hand. Because this would give me fame, and it would be cool to get our fame up as high as possible before we wrap the game up. I guess I fucked that up. Did we get a auto save for finishing the Opium of the Masses quest? I'd like another shot at that, but I was just trying to... I'm not real clear sometimes on why you win when you win and why you lose when you lose. It seems like it is more difficult to win these duels by shooting the guys in the hand and not killing them than it is to just get the trigger hair up onto their body and start pumping the button as fast as possible. Like, how the hell do I get back out of here? I'm trying to duel that guy again if I can. And if not, I guess I won't, but...
Mi amor, ven aquí. Tengo una cosita para enseñarte. Si vienes conmigo.
Well, he's not here this time,
I'm
so...
not here for that, miss.
I was here for a duel, but I guess that guy killed me. He's disappeared.
Stay close to the perro and his entrenador. Any problemas? Call me.
You call me a Pero? Oh, you actually mean Pero literally. I'm used to hearing that one like I'm being called that. It does seem to happen a lot in and it's like a running gag that Alberto Del Rio / Alberto Del Patron just calls fucking everybody Pero. Except for John Cena, whom he calls Little Juanita. Or Juanito. Or... Is it going to be the same 2 or 3 crimes over and over and over again here? Whoa. There's a whole bunch of them. Okay, this is... Yeah. the gang was not going to be individually lassoed. It was worth a try. Well, I'm glad we tried to do these missions in Mexico because apparently it is a much more freaking dangerous place to be.
Zapatero a su zapato. Puta a sus puterías.
You're barking up the wrong tree, lady.
Assuming you're asking me to pay for sex, I can only assume that's what's happening. Seems to be pretty much what happens around here.
Hermoso.
Sorry, but I got a wife.
I'm like almost positive you're allowed to sleep with hookers in this game. I think it's because my honor score
his
too high.
entrenador. Any problemas? Call me. Amigo, remember the instructions. Stay close to the dog.
Yeah, but should I call you when I encounter a gang of like 10 guys?
Ay, cómo me disfrutaría con ese cuerpazo.
Sorry, lady. Gotta follow around this Pero. I sure hope we encounter that gang again so that I can go into, like, red eye mode. Because I don't see any other way you're beating that many guys. They're, like, in close quarters. And not killing the woman they're with. Oh, it's just a horse thief this time.
You're in trouble now, pal.
Well, I subdued him.
Can I borrow this, friend?
I didn't even try. Like, I didn't even try to lasso him. He did. We just watched him kill someone. Not to mention, lassoing didn't work out that good last time I ran into trouble in this town.
What do you hear?
Is it another Pero?
Okay, boy, go. Someone else. What the hell are you doing?
Why would you shoot him when I was standing there with a lasso? Didn't you understand what was going on? Well, better search the guy you murdered.
¿Qué quieres? ¿Mujeres? ¿Dinero? Suéltame ya.
That gang that was trying to get that lady seems to be gone, which is probably just as well. I'm not sure I can handle them anyway. When I can't pick them off from a distance with a sniper rifle.
That doesn't look like your house, mister.
So they threw a really difficult one at me the first time, and then they're like, let's give him a break.
Don't let me catch you here again.
Ah, well. I fucked that up. Well, I killed one horse thief. I failed to stop a robbery, but caught the robber, and I let a home invasion guy just kind of go. But, hey, look at it this way. I didn't get murdered by a bunch of people trying to rape a lady or lose a duel. So, I'm improving. That's still probably... Oh, Bandito outfit menu. As I'm doing all this extra junk on the side, I may actually be closer than I realized to unlocking some of these costumes, which will make no difference, as we will soon not be allowed to change outfits. When you finish the main story, like I was saying before, you can... you will be allowed to continue playing, but like a kind of a weird side thing... we can't use John Marston's different outfits. It'll make sense later. So I think we've gone a little over in this video, but that's okay because we made some progress with our side quests. And if nothing else, an end is in sight for the side quest stuff. I wasn't sure when I started this video just how much more of this there was going to be. But now I know basically we've got 2 stranger quests that we still need to do, and I probably really want at some point to wrap up the treasure hunting. So this video went just a little long. That's okay. When we come back, I'm going to be heading for Sidewinder Gulch to try to trigger the last stranger mission we haven't started yet. I'm the MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time, and buenos noches.